back to the channel. Hope all has been well. Today's July 4th. Happy birthday, America. Today we're going to be working on installing this Garmin PowerSwitch that I picked up a while back. It's just been sitting in my garage. There's just so many projects going on right now. I'm going to really slowly make a turn and you'll see how messy my garage is. Garage is messy, bunch of projects. This is the one we're working on today. Today we're going to get to installing it as well as wiring up the bumper and the roof rack bar. Let's get into it. So when you buy the PowerSwitch, all that's going to come inside of it is the PowerSwitch itself, some connectors, positive, and a negative wire. That's it. They don't really give you any way of mounting it, so the way that I'm going to do it is I took off the relays and fuse box cover, and I'm probably just going to mount it right here. Easiest place you can do it. It only requires 2 screws. Super easy. If I want to stack more of these on top later, you can have like 1, 2, 3. Easy. So I measured this out so it looks pretty even as you can be. I don't know how OCD you are, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hole punch. Just to start them out. Cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and drill these out now, and I'll get back to you guys. Cool. So that just fits in about like so. Just gonna throw your screws in. Screws, bolts, same thing. Throw your bolts in. And that's pretty much how it sits. I'm just gonna tighten these down, throw some nuts on the back, and I should be good to go from there. So it's all screwed in here to M6 bolts, 2 nuts, secure as. So I'm just gonna go test fit it inside the truck now and see what's up. Just climbing into the truck now. This is what it looks like in there. It's in a pretty good spot, fairly close to the battery, easily wired up. I'm going to be grounding all of my wires to the OEM ground right here. And yeah, it should be pretty simple. The thing that I like about this setup is there's no wires that go through into the firewall. So all that stuff right there that's going into the firewall, it's not going to be there anymore. The ground's here. All the positive wires are going to go through here into the Garmin PowerSwitch. Nothing goes through the firewall. Everything is Bluetooth. Super seamless. Super nice. Keeps everything clean. Yeah. So just took a little bit of a dinner break. You can see it's darker now. It's not 100 degrees. Fireworks are going off in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. But we're just going to go ahead and wire up the switch itself. Should be straightforward. Connect the positive wire to the switch, to the battery, connect the negative to the negative on the switch, to the negative on the battery. So first things first, the way to remove this cover is you lift this up right here. Fireworks showing off. Lift this little tab up, turn, and then lift. So it should just look like that. So from here, I'm just going to go ahead and unplug the battery. It's always black wire first. Pop that off, put it to the side. So if you look at the cover, it'll tell you negative, positive. You can just leave it there. Just make sure you connect these to the right ones. All of the terminals that are on here are Phillips heads. Gonna pop that screw out. Take your negative. Then pop that screw back in. You don't have to go too crazy. You don't want to strip anything. So that's cool right there. And then same thing with your positive. You're gonna go grab your positive lead. So for your positive, it's actually gonna be a 10 millimeter. Don't lose your nuts. Those are the worst. Take that off. So it's kind of obvious which side goes in between these two. This side's not gonna fit. This is the one that goes in there. You're just gonna take your nut, throw that in, like so. Nice and snug. As long as it's tightly in there and it's not gonna move around, you should be good to go. Fireworks going off everywhere. So when it's all put together, that's kind of what it should look like. I'm gonna tuck this down here. And then this is just gonna connect here to this bolt right here, which is a 10. Try not to lose any of these inside your truck because that would suck. So that's fairly snug in there. And then you're going to take your positive lead. This one right here is where I'm going to plug in my positive. And this is a 13, I believe. And you can go ahead and wire manage this however you want to later. Everything is snug. And that's, for the most part, it. Now you're just going to go in and wire your lights. So I'm just going to go ahead and do my roof rack LED bar since it's already kind of done. So I'm just going to go ahead and use one of these. Just going to be temporary for now. I'm just going to use this and then switch it out for something that heat shrinks, heat seals basically. This is all I had in my garage at the moment. Didn't really think it through, but should work nonetheless. So you're going to feed your wire in through, crimp it on, make sure you get a solid crimperooski going. As long as it's solidly on there, shouldn't have any issues with that. This is going to be like that. Okay, so you're going to take your ground back here. It's pretty secure in there. Then you're going to swap this out for one of the ones that came with the Garmin. So, sorry for all the bing bang booming. There's a, 4th of July things going on. Just gonna go ahead and cut this one off, or the positive wire. And then this is one of the connectors, terminal connectors from Garmin. Shove that in and give it a good crimping. Good solid crimp. Once you have it crimped on, give it a little tug. It's all good. I'm just going to choose which terminal you want to put this to. I'm going to go with slot 1. It's the top left. Take out the screw. Make sure not to drop the screw carefully. Throw this in. Connect the screw. Screw this down. Doesn't have to be super tight. Just as long as it's not moving around, it should be solid. When you're plugging in the battery, it's always positive first. Get that wrench down. And then you're going to connect the negative. You can see the switch is now blinking. This is live too, so you know the deal with batteries. Careful out there, guys. Doesn't have to be super tight, just so the terminal doesn't come out. I'm gonna have to figure out how to wire manage this later. Right now I kind of just want to get it all put together. It's getting kind of dark. So now you should be able to pair your light to this. So I have the Garmin PowerSwitch app. Just gonna tell you how to connect it, hold and pair the Garmin switch until the LED turns blue. Connect to Garmin PowerSwitch, pair, bang bang, let's go. And so you have your switch on your phone. So now when I click 1, because I connected it to 1, the light should come on. So I'm going to show you guys the app really quick since I'm already here. I already have it labeled roof. You can go into it and customize it. On, off, on, off. If you want to, you can go ahead and customize it more. You can change the color of the button, whichever color you want. You can change it to different modes, like momentary, so it's only going to turn on if I hold the button down. There's also strobe if you want to be super annoying. And you can change how fast it strobes as well. That's pretty much that. Oh, I forgot to mention too that when you have it on, you can change the dim. There's a dimmer. So if you want it like kind of on, or if you want it full blast on, you can do that. So this is a true story. I've had this light bar for a while now, since October. It's never been wired. I never use accessory lights unless I really need to. Usually it's just the ditch lights that I care about, because having a wider view off to the sides is very helpful. I thought this was white when I bought it. It's obviously amber. Not a big deal, got it for super cheap. But yeah, now I have an amber roof rack bar, which is not what I wanted. But yeah, I'm gonna close out. I don't know if you could hear it, but there's a bunch of fireworks going off. Neighbors are going off with their fireworks too. I'm gonna go have some fun. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you found it informative. If you guys like it, obviously hit that like button because it would really help me. And if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them down in the comment sections. I usually reply back pretty quick. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of this kind of content, more of this truck, more of me, more of our trail videos, hit that subscription button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.